offense getting set for first down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab outside. It's Peterson.
Well, the quarterback dropped back, read the coverage, and realized there was nobody even close to his tight end over on the outside of the field. So simple pitch and catch, and that's an easy first down.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Finds the tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Nebraska's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He makes the connection. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Quarterback will audible. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing three allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Huskers have this offense rolling. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Give to the back. At the 45, on its way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parrish.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellows in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space, because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pandas will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Lloyd. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try it over the left side. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break.
No.
To the air, it's Rayola. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way.
Okay.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll try the run. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking for room. It's Craig. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker. It's Hall. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Huskers are on the move. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Going over the top. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Raiola. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh my
He
God.
can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Oh,
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Pandas will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hall. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Raiola. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Husker. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And that'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chandler. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The snap sets up the throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Pandas decide to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Huskers want to move quickly.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 4 over the Pandas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Pandas will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the pummeling has started. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Now on the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. On first down, here comes this offense. Give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets away. He'll pull it down and run. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska!
That's Italian.
And the punishment has been extended. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Okay.
This
sounds good.
Complete
Yeah,
performance.
this basically
The defense
this
lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Yeah.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. The black shirts have applied blackout conditions. There has been no electricity available for this offense.
I mean, just suffocating. They're smothering this offense. They haven't done anything well yet. They can't run it. They can't throw it consistently. This defense is definitely reminiscent of those great Nebraska black shirt defenses of the past.
Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Pandas will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll bring it back. It's Floyd. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You know, I love of offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here for the offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires on the run. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Husker! And the route is on.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw. It's Wicks. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down.
If you what?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Gets it inside the 5.
Hey, it's been forever, dude. How are you? Don't stop.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
It's just like, hey, I'm the head of the
They want to throw it.
Lee County this golf association.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. They just add to their total.
So
Offense gets the
I'm going to
job
invite you to the
done
group.
again.
Just come on. I'll teach you. It'll be fun. We'll have fun.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up on a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
No, that's not.
This still works with the button, please?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense
Yeah. I like canceling.
So it's sick here, like on the way up.
Trying to start the drive
Yeah, and I went to
grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley.
You play zone coverage, everybody drops back, everybody has eyes on the quarterback. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw.
Yeah, I like canceling. It's so nice. And I'm going to throw in a tournament tomorrow. Canceling.
No those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side and watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Raiola. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I think I like 9.
This is a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He fires one deep down the right side. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Benson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. They're trying, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pocket starts to collapse. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Pandas will line up to punt it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This time it's complete. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the quick game. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. To the air, it's Wicks. Getting some heat. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling its way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points. And
interesting.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of
like
EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. Very creative.
Bottom line is everybody is psychic, whether you know it or not.
All humans are born with abilities.
The meaning of it all, I think, is going to get a lot more interesting.
Channeling in the brain is called gamma, between 40 and 100 cycles per second. The pineal gland allows us to discern
that's like the perfect meat for that.
Allows you to rewire your brain while you sleep. The whole universe is mathematical vibration.
The chakras take into consideration plexuses of the nervous system.
There's 1.8 million words of science published right now on remote viewing.
There's so much more that we've been led to believe. As we accept that into our lives, we become the instruments of healing and peace in our world.
Yeah. Like real good.
Hello everybody and welcome to Ale Disco Center for the Ale Open 2025. We are visiting Lund, Sweden. We're just about 30 minutes drive north of Gothenburg, Sweden. All 18, young Finnish player Justus Starvi. He's currently 8 down. Will he go 9 down? Yes, he will. Well, and he's your leader. He topped my prediction of the 8 down round. Back to Nestori Tukkanen, his second shot on hole 18. Trying to go, and goes 7 down. Ricky will go for the big hyzer. This one's looking perfect. Maybe too much carry to the left. Yeah, the wind is pushing it to the left. Yeah, but it's putting for sure. We hope it stays away. Davidson, he's going straight with the flex. This is looking beautiful. Yeah, cracking. Absolutely cracking. Great shot from Davidson.
That thing was so good.
That's going to be a par. How about Waisaki? It's the birdie.
I'll take another one, please.
Floater uphill. Tee up 6 with our second feature card. Is rider hold. This is an island hole, downhill par 3. Not sure if this is hole. 8 holes. Yeah,